Hi guys, welcome back to Just Carve Rob, and we're still working on our zombie. We've got our flame burr in there, saber tooth flame burr extreme. And we're just kind of working on getting that face down the way we want it, getting the jawline cut in, putting our neck in there, getting our hair cut back, all that good stuff. So now we're cutting the ear. We're cutting the ears down because they were sticking way out there. We'll get them guys cut down, get them down to size. So I have to go find my coffee. Where's my coffee at? There it is. Found it. You know, the other night, Thursday night, Jordy Johnson over there at Carbon Fusion has a live chat, and I guess my octopus man with the four arms must have impressed him because now he's all, I'm gonna kick your butt. I'm making a better monster than I'm gonna make a better monster than you, Rob. I'm challenging you, Rob. Challenging you. I'm challenging you to the monster challenge. I'm like, but we already have a monster challenge, Jordy. What are you talking about? He goes, no, that's for everybody. I'm challenging you. I'm like, okay, Jordy, you crack me up, buddy. So, I guess he's gonna bring it on strong with his monster. And we're still doing a little face challenge, face carving there. Right there is important. What I'm doing is they call them smile lines, but what I'm doing is rounding the barrel of the mouth under the nose over to give it that roundness. And I just drew the mouth in with the pencil, and we're changing over. I think we're changing over to a needle diamond bit. Goes right down to a very, very fine point. And I'll use that to draw that in there, that the separation of the lips and everything. Yep, that's what we're doing right there. We're carving them lips in. So whenever you see me put lips on something, we've pretty much got that face the way we want it. After we put the lips in with the needle bit, what I'll usually do is I like taking the flame burr, the diamond flame burr, a small diamond flame burr, and going under where I cut the lip in, the bottom lip, and that gives you the concave that you need to make it look like the lip is rolling into the chin. Now you can accomplish this with a round gouge too. I've done that a lot before I started getting into the flame burrs with the Dremel. Yep, there we go. We're changing over to the flame burr now. There, yeah, flame burr diamond. Most useful burr in the kit, in my opinion, has got to be the flame burr. And they've got them in diamonds, all different sizes. They've got them in aluminum cutters in all different sizes. They've got them, pretty much any type of cutter that you like to use. Is that they've got it in a flame burr. I just find it to be the most versatile because it comes right down to that little point too. And there we are, cutting that jaw, getting that jawline defined. The nice thing about that flame burr is you can start with the point and then roll it back to the fat part, and it steps it right, the transformation from the bottom of your jaw to where it hits your neck. So you go pointy to thick, so it kind of like it rolls that jawline in for you. Love them diamonds. Flame burrs too. I don't care what kind of flame burr. I like them. I like them. I like them. Matter of fact, I have got to go on Amazon or eBay and order me some more. Got to order some more dental burrs too. They do make the dental burr in a little flame bit too, guys. I use them a great deal in my high-speed air tool. It spins at like 400,000 RPMs. I love that thing. Usually when I'm doing the mouth and stuff like that, that's the tool I'll be using because it's just got that little tiny 1/4 inch airline on it, very flexible. And that bit, the needle diamond I use in that is actually probably goes down smaller than the needle you would use to sew your clothes with, the tip of it. Working on them ears. Okay, the ears were too big, so I decided to bring them down. I mean, I like putting big ears on things, but they were so big they look like giant mouse ears. So we're getting them down, and I'm also back cutting them to make them stick out from the head a little bit. Same thing. We're still working on them ears, guys. So I'd like to give a shout out to Rock of Ages USA, I Can Carve, Evil Rick. One word, Evil Rick. You type it in. Awesome guy. Always got a joke. Always asking philosophical questions. And he likes carving wood spirits too. And riding his trike. He's got a Honda Goldwing trike that is awesome. Okay, so we're taking this diamond burr, this flame bit here, and we're kind of just smoothing everything out, rounding everything over. Really don't want no big sharp lines. Working that jaw line back. Getting those ears cut in. We're just having a good time carving today. And now we're putting his sideburns in. You know, Elvis had them big sideburns. So we've got his sideburns cut in there. And remember, guys, when you're doing the face, up the top by your hairline, by your ears, if you got ears, remember to go in a little bit for the temples. Okay, just want to do a little bit of hollow that out there at the very top of the head, just to get the temples in. See, that's what we're doing there. We're bringing the sides of the forehead in a little bit for the temples. And now we're working on the chin. Getting that chin rounded in, rounded under. It was pretty square, so we're kind of rounding that up. And I Can Carve over there in Ireland. He's been doing some awesome wood spirits too. Go check him out. Our buddy Rock of Ages USA. That guy's just got a big heart. He's always helping somebody out. But he does chainsaw carving. So if you're into chainsaw carving, go over there and check out Rock of Ages USA's channel. Check out Clevis's Backyard Woodworks, I think it is. Wood Shop. Cleves. Cleves. Nice guy, good guy. He does a lot of everything. He does little guys, he does big guys. Yep, we're just going to keep working that face, pushing that forehead back and back and back, and bringing the okay, we've changed back over to our straight. It's more straight than taper. It's saber tooth. I'll remember it. What we're doing here is we're separating our arms. And we're basically defining the height of our arms, how we're going to have them. I think I'm going to have one arm kind of downward and one arm kind of upward, is what I'm thinking with this guy. You know how zombies always got their arms straight out and they're kind of like, I want to grab your face, I want to grab you, I'm going to eat your brains. You know how zombies are. So that's what we're doing. We're defining where our arms are going to be right now as far as the height. I was thinking about having one arm straight down, but now I'm like, you got to have both arms straight out. So like, I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you, baby. I'm going to get you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Bring me your face. Okay, so this area down here is where the legs and the shoes are going to be. And you know we're putting blue suede shoes on them, right? I want your blue suede shoes. Because you ain't nothing but a hound dog. Yeah, all right. We're going deep. We're going to even go deeper than that. Now, this is the 70s Elvis, so he's going to be a little bit on the heavy set side. And I think we're going to... Remember Elvis had that thing where he's wearing them the jumpsuits, doing all the karate stuff, and always had that cape like James Brown. Old James Brown, you know James Brown, he goes, "Shoo-la, ha!" Never understood what James Brown was saying. "Shoo-la, ha!" Yep, so we're still working them arms in. Now we're doing a little belly rounding over there. There again, the arms are going to be... Now see, if we stopped right there with those arms, the length of those arms, and went ahead and carved hands on them, we'd have to have it so it's like his arms are back, like, you know, with the elbows pointed out the back. But I want the arms straight, so we are going to make a set of hands to... That would be right where they are right now. We will not touch that surface because we want as much length as we can get. So we will leave that front surface alone. In any place, we want that as far out as we can get it. And then what we'll do is we will make hands and then put them into the end of the sleeves. So it gives us that. How big's a hand? 3/8 of an inch on this guy, maybe shorter. So we want to get that extra length with the hands sticking out. And the same way with the sides, we're not going to take that much at all off of these sides. See, he's going to have his arm sticking straight out, and this arm will be out and down. You can see how we're drawing it, how I'm drawing it in there. And I think on this arm, we're going to put the hand so that it's open. So it's like, stop, I'm going to eat your face type of deal going on. And now we're going to plunge that arm in. Once it's all over, but it's all over for everything now, because here we go. Wherever this ends up is where it's going to end up. Cutting that bottom line in for that arm. Now we'll roll that shoulder down a little bit more. But yeah, once you make that plunge cut right there, the arm is where the arm is. There's not going to be too much change in it after that. So you can kind of see how it's angled down, probably at about 30-degree angle, I guess. And you can see the cape. You can see it starting to come out now. See that right there? Yep. And you can see how we left the cape. The cape is kind of rounded at the top to infer that that's where the shoulders are. See that? It's suggesting that's right where the shoulders is, right there. Got to be very careful with these coarse bits when you're getting around thin. Like that cape is thin, so you're gonna got to be pretty careful, because if that thing gets out of your hand, it will tear that cape up. See, we're rounding the cape in, saying, hey, that's where my shoulder is. So the cape is helping us out quite a bit, because now we don't have to carve the back side of the legs or anything. They're hidden under the cape. All we have to do is worry about the blue suede shoes. And maybe we'll get up, shorten his feet up in the back. We'll get up underneath the cape a little bit. And we're rounding it over. And we'll round that whole cape over, guys. Right from the center line out. So make sure, if you're following along, trying this, make sure you leave enough thickness on your cape so that when you round the back over, you don't end up with a triangle for a cape in the back. That's why I'm doing all the cutout work on the front side, so I know where I can round it over to on the back side of the cape. And now we're kind of putting in the creases for the jacket, or for the arms. And we're going deep. Yeah. Cutting them arms back a little bit more. We're undercutting the arms. And now we're going to take that chunk right out there, right under the arms. We'll work all that back. Feather it back. Jordy says, feather it away, people. Feather it away.